Hi guys, back in the living room on the mat again today for a very glutes focused workout. So that's bums, booties. We're going to start by rolling down onto our backs. So we'll do this nice and steady, nice and slow, just bringing the feet out in front, sitting tall. We want that nice long spine, and you can either bring the arms out or just bring the hands behind the knees to start. So we take that nice big inhale through the nose. And then on the exhale, we start to sit this back. So coming down nice and steady, vertebrae by vertebrae. And at the mat, we're just going to bring the feet in. So the heels are sitting right under our knees. The feet still about hip distance apart. And then drawing abs in. So we just take a moment to settle into the mat, taking a little reach with the arms so our shoulders are away from our ears. But do try and let your shoulders relax a little bit here as well. All right, guys, so we're going to start by rolling up from here. So we inhale first, and then on the exhale, starting to tilt the hips towards the face, pressing into the feet, we push hips towards the ceiling. So coming into a bridge right away today. It doesn't have to be too high, but just checking that we have all 10 toes on the floor. And taking a few breaths here, trying to keep the muscles in the face nice and relaxed. Inhale. And then we'll exhale to bring that back down. So just nice and steady, vertebrae by vertebrae. Let's try that again. Inhale. Exhale, hips tilt towards the face. Pushing into feet, pressing maybe just a little bit higher. So again, we're going to hold here, keeping arms nice and relaxed by our sides. Still breathing in through nose, out through mouth. We'll take just one more breath there. Inhale. And exhale to come down. Vertebrae by vertebrae. I'm going to do just a few more. Inhale. Exhale, hips to face. Pressing evenly into the feet. Keeping the feet nice and flat. And again, breathing as we hold here. Giving the glutes a little squeeze, the bottom a little squeeze. Let's take one more breath. Inhale. And again, exhale through the mouth. Down we come. One more time. Inhale. Exhale to tilt and press. Get all 10 toes on the floor. Keeping the weight between the shoulder blades. So we're not feeling any weight on the neck today. And breathing. We'll take just that one more breath. Again, inhale. Exhaling through the movement to bring that down nice and steady. And then at the floor, we're just going to draw the knees into the chest for a moment. Maybe take a little rock on the spine. A breath or two here as well. A little wiggle for ankles, little wiggle for toes. And then we're going to bring the feet back down to floor from there. So this next one, we're going to bridge again, but we're going to start to lift a leg. If you can, if you want to stick with the same bridge, you can do. So again, feet flat, inhale. Exhale, tilt the hips towards the face, pressing up. Let's lift a knee from here. So we're going to draw the knee up and over the hip, and then just tap that back down. We're going to inhale up, exhale to bring that down. We're really trying to stabilize the hips. So hips are parallel to ceiling as we do this. The other foot flat on floor. Let's do two more. We'll switch this one, toes relaxed. One more time, inhale up. Exhale, bring that down. Pop the foot back on the floor. Let's switch legs. Inhaling through the nose, knee over hip. Exhale down, hinging at the hips. Or hip. Just for another 3, hips parallel to ceiling. Inhale up. Exhale down for 2. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale low. We'll keep that foot on the floor, pressing the hips just a little bit higher again here. 10 toes on that mat, and then really squeezing glutes now. Take a deep breath. We'll stay for 2 more deep breaths. And one more time. Inhale. And exhale through the mouth to bring that down. And again, we're going to draw the knees into the chest for a moment here. Just giving the legs a little bit of a shake out. So we've got those nice floppy feet as we shake out the legs. All right, and we're going to take a little roll onto our sides from here. So laying on your side, you can either lay on the forearm, you can be on the elbow, you can lengthen the arm out, just see where you want to be today. And if you are on the elbow or the forearm here, just make sure your elbow is sitting under your shoulder, that you're not sinking into that shoulder, so we've got that lovely long neck, and we're pulling the waistline up and away from the mat, drawing abs in. Okay, so from here we're just going to start with the clams. We're going to keep the feet together up on the knees, inhaling open, exhaling back, inhale open, and exhale back down. So this hand I've got on the floor at the moment, again, you could be hand on hip if you prefer today. Just make sure that shoulder stays away from your face. Inhale up, exhale down. And then we're going to keep this one, but just switch to really squeezing heels together. So we're going to press the heels together, inhale open, exhale back down. And you can do this with the lift of the feet if you want to today, or just keeping feet on floor. Abs pulling in, strong through the shoulder. Try not to sink your neck there. Just for 2 more. One more time, inhale up. And exhale to bring that back down. We're going to stick on the same leg, just bring it in for a toe to toe, knee to knee. So we get this lovely rotation around the hip as we're doing this one. And then we're trying to lift the foot nice and high. So we're creating some distance between the feet. Inhale toes, exhale knee. In through nose toes, out through mouth knee. Just a few more like this. Pulling the waist away from the mat. Don't sink here. Last 3. For 2. One more time. Inhale. Exhale knees. Bring that foot down for just a moment. Now we're going to lengthen that leg out from here. So we have this nice strong push through the heel, through that flexed foot. Abs still drawing in, and we're just going to lift this leg. So it doesn't have to be a big lift, but we're going to bring it back to hip height each time. Lift, pushing through the heel. Bring that back. Exhale up. Inhale down. For 3. For 2. One more time. Exhale, lift. Inhale, bring that back down. All right, from there, we're just going to bring that knee in and switch that to the other side. So we'll twizzle the legs round. Again, either coming down onto the elbow, onto the forearm, or you can be in this position as well if you prefer. All right, guys. So elbow under shoulder if you are in this position, abs pulling in, hips stacked as well. Remember, we always want one hip directly above the other. Shoulder away from your face, starting with clams. Inhale, open. And exhale to bring that back down. Inhale up, barely pulling in. Exhale to bring it down. Just sort of squeezing as we bring that down. Staying strong through the shoulder all the way through. Inhale up. Exhale to squeeze down. So just a couple more. And then again, we'll switch this for heels. Last one like this. And then just bringing heels together. So again, we inhale open, exhale, squeezing down. Inhale open. Again, guys, you can lift the feet if you want to for this one. You don't have to. Inhale up, exhale, squeezing down. Abs in. For 3. For 2, inhale up. Exhale down. One more time for that one. And again, with this next one, we had toe to toe, knee to knee. So feet to floor again there, nice and strong through that posture. Inhale toes, exhale knee. Just keep this one going. So, and again with this one, we're going to create some distance between the feet as we go knee to knee, lifting that foot as high as you can. Feel that rotation around the hip. For 3, for 2, one more time. Inhale toes, exhale knees, bring that foot down, and we'll push the leg out and away from there. So pushing through the heel of that flexed foot. We had a little lift here, coming up not too high, and then just bringing that foot down level with the hip. Lift, push through the heel, and then bring that back down. Lift, and lower. Exhale up, inhale down, exhale left, inhale down. Last couple there. One more time. And we'll bring that in from there. So you might want to give the back of the hip a little rub if you need to. We're going to come up to hands and knees from here. So hands and knees, then I might face this way. Okay guys, you can do this next one on elbows if you do prefer to be on elbows. Either or. I'm going to stay on straight arms today. So we just want to come to hands and knees first. Shoulders right over if you're on the elbows, shoulders over elbows. Pushing through the palms, so either way we are trying not to sink the neck in either position, keeping that nice long neck. Belly's drawing in, so we have that nice neutral spine, stable spines, and then we're going to extend a leg back from here. So just lengthening back the one leg, lift that leg, and then bend your knee. We're going to flex the foot as well. So all we're doing from here is taking the knee down and then lifting. Down and then lift. Inhale down, exhale up. Now it's quite a big bend in the knee, just so that we don't end up pushing backwards with the foot. We're trying to press towards the ceiling. Staying strong through shoulders. Just a little bit of softness in the elbows as well, so we're not locking the wrist, so we're not putting tension in the wrist. I know, I didn't mean elbows. I don't know what I'm talking about today. Still drunk from whiskey. No, not really. Last three, for two, and one more time. Exhale, lift, and then bring that back down. Okay, so we are going to stay on that leg. We'll come back onto it in a moment. We're going to add a little pulse this time. So same leg again, extend back, bend the knee, flex the foot, push through the heel, and then we're just lifting that knee for a pulse up, 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 keeping a squeeze in your bottom, keeping that long neck, trying not to look down towards knees, forehead parallel to floor. Let's stay for 10, 9, 8, 7, breathe. 3, 2, and a 1, and we'll bring that in and just take a seat back for a moment here. So maybe giving the wrists a little shake out, or the fingers a bit of movement if you need to. And the shoulders a little stretch, some nice big breaths. Just take a moment or two to relax here. I always like to add a little sway side to side, just loosening up the hips a little bit as well. A bit wider with the knees for that one. We'll take one more breath here then. And then just bring that back up to switch legs. Okay. So again, we're hands and knees, or elbows and knees, and we're going to keep the shoulders right over. Belly's pulling in, extending back the other leg from here, pushing through palms. So we're going to lift, flex the foot, and then to start we have the big movement going down towards the floor, pressing up to ceiling. Inhale down, exhale up. Remember, it's that nice big bend in the knee, just so we're pressing to ceiling and not towards the back wall. Just a few more like this. Last two, last one, and then we stay on this leg for the pulse. So if you can, just staying right here. Lift the knees nice and high again, the foot's still flexed, and then just lifting. Think about lifting from your knee as you do these. Keep that squeeze in your bottom, nice soft elbows, so we're not locking out the arms completely. For another 10, 9, 8. Last one, and again bring that back in. Take a seat back on your heels. Reaching the arms out overhead again, or stretching the arms out, forehead coming down to floor. Again, maybe giving wrists a bit of a wiggle, a little shake out. Whew. Take a deep breath for a few here. Take a few deep breaths. Again, maybe just adding that little rock side to side if you want to. Okay. And then from here, we're going to come down onto our stomachs. So just come up to hands and knees first, and then nice and slowly, knees a little bit further back so the hips are low. Let's bend the arms nice and steady, come down to floor. Let the feet come out a little bit wider. Bring your hands to sit under your head. Okay, so we're going to lift the legs from here. We're going to lift both legs together. Try not to let the legs drift out too wide here. And we'll pull abs in as well. So we're going to inhale. On the exhale, start to lift. Squeeze, really lengthen the legs as much as possible. And then bringing that back down to floor. Exhaling up. Inhaling down. Exhale, lift. Think about lifting from the center of your body as opposed to your feet. Exhale up. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your bum. Exhale up. Inhale down. For 4. For 3. Last 2, exhale, lift. Inhale low one more time. And then from there, we're going to take the feet out a little bit wider. So if feet come out wider, we're going to turn out the toes so the heels are facing inwards. We're going to lift again from here, and then pushing through the heels, we're just sort of beating the heels together. So we do want to keep that squeeze in the bottom, just breathing through it, and really flexing feet, keeping that lift. So we're trying to elevate the knees here as well as the feet. Keep squeezing. Keep breathing and squeezing. Just a few more. Let's take 2 more breaths in through nose, out through mouth. 1 more breath there. Lovely. And then we're just going to relax the feet back down from here. All right, we are going to push up off this mat. So we'll bring the hands to come right back under the shoulders. Toes tucking under as well. And then pressing the knees into the floor to push away. Take that seat back once again, bringing forehead to mat. Take a breath there. And then we're going to come up once again, this time coming down onto the forearms. So if you were on hands before, just pop that down to elbows, shoulders over elbows. We're going to extend a leg back, belly's pulling in without sinking the neck. And then we're going to lift that leg again. So flexing the foot and bending the knee. This time we're going to draw the knee down towards the floor, lift, and then cross it over. Lift, down to floor, lift, cross it over, up and down, lift and cross. And again, without pushing towards the back wall, aiming for the ceiling on that lift, and all the way through trying to stay nice and steady on that supporting leg. So we have the knee right under the hip, try not to roll over this leg. Do 2 more, lift and cross, lift and lower, lift, cross, lift and lower. All right guys, just staying here for that switch then. So extend back the other leg, belly's still pulling in, strong through shoulders, and lift the leg, bend the knee, flex that foot. So again, we're going to lower, lift it, cross, lift, lower, lift, cross, lift, lower. Find a way to breathe. Just make sure you're not holding your breath today. Without staring down towards the knees. Excuse me, just a few more here. Lift, cross, lift and lower. Steady on that supporting leg. All right, guys. Last one, lift, cross, lift and lower. All right, lovely stuff. From there, I'm going to bring you back onto your backs. So we'll roll this down to floor again. Just bringing the feet out in front, extending the arms out, or again, maybe bringing the hands behind the knees if you prefer. Take a nice big inhale, long, tall spine, and exhale to bring it back. So we start with that little lean, rounding the spine from here, vertebrae by vertebrae coming down, bringing the feet in. So this time bringing the feet in, we're going to bring the feet and the knees together. We're going to come back to bridges, but we're going to press up, keeping feet and knees together if we can. So this one we're going to feel in the glutes, but we're going to feel it a lot more in the hamstrings, in the back of the thighs. All right, so let's inhale, shoulders away from ears. Exhale, tilting the hips towards you, and then really pressing into the feet to press up. So again, keep that squeeze of your knees as you hold here. Feet flat on the floor. Take a breath. Inhale. And exhale to bring that down nice and steady. And again, inhale. Exhale, hips towards the face. Squeezing knees as we press up. Keep that squeeze of your knees at the top. Squeezing bottoms. Inhale. And exhale again. Keep squeezing on the return. Let's do just a couple more. Inhale. Exhale, tilt and press. Inhale, flat feet. Exhale, coming back. Still squeezing knees. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, tilt and press. And we're squeezing together. The knees at the top. Squeezing bottoms. Hips pressing high. Inhale. And exhale again through the mouth to bring that back down. We're going to bring the knees in from there. Just extend away the one leg. So the knee drawing in towards the chest. And then without letting the shoulders lift here, let's just draw that knee over across the body. A nice bit of stretch here. Take some nice deep breaths. And then just taking that little look away from your legs. And then we'll bring that knee back in. And we'll extend the leg towards the ceiling. So just stretching the hamstring a little as well. Pull the leg in a little bit closer. Keeping a bit of softness in the knee. Just take some deep breaths here. So just see where you are today with this stretch. Try not to force the stretch. Just stay there for 3 more breaths. All right, last breath here. And then one more stretch for us on this side. So we're going to take the heel across the knee, lifting the foot from the floor, and you can either sort of pull this in or lace the hands together behind the thigh to pull that in a little bit closer. So it's fine if you tilt the hips a little, you do get a bit more stretch there, tilting the hips towards the face. Just find what feels good, and we'll stay for a few breaths. So nice big breaths, let your shoulders relax, try not to tense up shoulders. We'll just take one more breath then here. And we're switching legs. So just nice and slowly ease out of that position. Extend out the leg you were just stretching, and we'll draw the other knee into the chest. Shoulders still staying away from ears, elbows to ribs. Just going to move over a little bit here. So we're taking the knee across the body. And take it across the body. You just find what feels nice, what feels good. And then maybe just taking that look away from the legs. So we're sort of looking down the arms slightly. Breathing in through nose, out through mouth. So this is quite a quick Pilates glutes workout today. You could always do this twice or just go for a few more reps if you want to with these exercises. Drawing the knee back in from here, and then we're going to extend the leg up towards the ceiling. So nice and steady. A little bit of softness in the knee, pull that leg in. And try not to hold tension in your shoulders, your upper back as you stretch. Even when you're pulling, just try and relax your shoulders a bit. Stay just for 3 more breaths here. A lot stiffer, a lot tighter on this side. Everybody stretches their favourite leg first, at least, or the more bendy leg first. No shakes in this leg today. 1 more breath there then. And then we add that glute stretch as well, the performer stretch. So we're going to bring the heel across the knee. And then just lifting the foot from the floor so you can go behind the leg I'll just sort of bring that in, just see where feels good again. Go to here. So I'm lacing the hands together, just pulling that in. Again, taking some nice steady breaths. So just take 2 more breaths here. Last breath there. And draw the knees in, give the legs a little shake out, and then just take a nice steady rock up to sitting. All right, just to finish then, just for a little bit of extra stretch. Like I said, if that didn't feel like it was quite enough today, maybe go once more round if you want to, guys. So I'll just go for a few more repetitions. Sitting cross-legged, I'm going to bring the hands to the floor. So all I'd like you to do is just relax your upper body, relax into this stretch. Try and relax your neck and let your head feel heavy. If you can, bring the elbows, the forearms down to the mat, or if you can't, we'll just stay here. So that should be giving you a nice stretch around the back, releasing the lower back, stretching the glutes, the bottom as well. Stay and breathe. Just taking 2 more breaths then here. And last breath. And we'll slowly ease out of this position, coming all the way back up to sitting, and just finishing with 3 deep breaths then here. So just bringing the hands out to the side. I do tend to finish a lot of classes like this. Fingers spread nice and wide, palms to ceiling. Inhale, lift, and exhale to lower. And again, inhale, reaching up to ceiling. Exhale, palms to floor. One more time. Inhale up. And exhale through the mouth to bring that down. And that is that one done for today, guys. So thank you very much. Hope everybody's well, having good weeks. See you on the mat again soon. Thanks. Bye.